but I will go ahead and introduce myself. And I'll plug in my audio over there so I'm not getting an echo. My name's Jennifer Huber. I'm based out of Tampa, Florida, and I teach for a studio called All Y'all Yoga in Tampa, Florida. It's a Baptiste affiliate studio. And I reached out to Dawn after seeing one of my favorite teachers, Carly Columbus, teaching for the New York City Yoga Project. I was like, oh my goodness, this is like, I can just send Dawn a message and say, can I do this? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, super exciting. So my joy has been able to connect to the global Baptiste community through Zoom without getting on a plane, without going to program. It's like every day is like a new program that I can drop into somebody else's class, like teleport. It's freaking amazing. So the New York City Yoga Project is a great organization that's founded in 2014. I actually met some people at the Global Summit that were talking about the New York City Yoga Project. So it's a small world, right? So they have a huge outreach program that delivers free yoga to at-risk youth in recovery centers, homeless shelters, LGBTQ communities, and they also provide yoga programs for New York City's largest homeless youth camp. The thing that I think is amazing is that they provide free yoga teacher training, free 40 days program, and they're all nonprofit. So if you can donate anything at all, they have a Venmo account. New York City Yoga Project is where you would donate. And I for one, am going to begin to contribute. They're going to be put on my hot list of contribution sites. So Leslie is also in today's class. Hi, Leslie. Leslie is going to be our teacher for Friday's 9 a.m. class, which I'm excited about. So it's the top of the hour. You all came to get on your mat to carve out this time for yourself. So let's get moving, right? Sound good? Yeah. Child's pose. Child's pose. Come into it, ground down your hands and feet. Make contact with your forehead into the earth and land here. Land with your breath. Big, deep, audible ujjayi breathing. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Loud, proud, and free. Right here on your mat. Right here on your mat in your body. Downward facing dog. Take your hands wide, your feet wide. If you have a default for your downward facing dog, disrupt the drift. Get out of your default. Do something to make your dog new. Maybe you root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle like you haven't in a while. Maybe you root down through your pinky finger. Notice your pinky fingers. Begin to set your drishti between your big toes at the back of your mat. And really land that you are in your body on your yoga mat. Breathing, moving, and alive. Walk your feet to your hands for ragdoll. Feet hips width distance. Clasp elbows. Press down through your heels, up through your sits bones. Fully engaging your hamstrings. And then hug skin to muscle to bone. Big breath in. Big breath out. And come up to stand, extended mountain, reach up, look up, lift up, see the ceiling up above you. Bring your hands to heart center. Set your gaze to the tops of your fingertips. Stretch your toes out on the mat. We'll open today's class with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Inhale, extended mountain, reach up, full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale here. Plant your hands, high plank, pause. Utilize this first high plank to cultivate some heat. hold this high plank. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Fill up. Chaturanga, lower halfway down. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Drishti to the back of your mat. 5 breaths. Land here. Land here in your body, on your mat. Drishti set. Ujjayi sound filling your space. Filling your body with oxygen as you breathe in. And letting go of some carbon dioxide as you breathe out. Fill up. And empty. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. At the bottom of your exhale, land at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain, root down, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Gaze between your toes. 5 breaths in. 5 breaths out. Fully engaged, skin to muscle to bone. Breathe in. Bend your knees, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, lift up, look up, breathe in. Exhale, fold, empty, right back down. Begin again. Halfway lift, fill up. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, press the mat away, breathe in. Downward facing dog, land your gaze, breathe out. 5 breaths right here. Present, alive, audible, filling the space. Breathing in, breathing out. Again. Let it go. One more big breath here. Bend your knees, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, lift up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Gaze between your toes. Land, reset. Hug skin to muscle to bone. Pull your belly button in. Drishti laser focused between your toes. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Let it go. One more big breath. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Half lift, fold, sit low, chair pose, reach high. Sit a little bit deeper as you breathe out. Fill up and bow, empty. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog. Breathe in, pin your shoulder blades together on your back. Downward facing dog, land. Right foot steps forward for warrior one. Take up so much space on your mat. Command your mat. Ground down through your feet. Lift up through your fingers, up through your breastbone, up towards the ceiling. Go up and go back. Vinyasa, plant your hands. Exhale it out. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left side warrior one. Step big. So much space. Ground down, squeeze in, reach up. Bring that energy up towards the ceiling, up and back. Look up and back. Plant your hands and flow. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 5 breaths right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale, let something go. Set something free. Breathe in something new. And let go of something old. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, 1 movement, 1 breath. Sit low, reach high. Exhale, bow, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. 5 breaths right here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Yes, left foot forward, warrior one. Step forward, squeeze in, reach up, lift up, look up, breathe in, and flow. Plant your hands. Move, vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Switch it up, right foot forward, warrior one. Root, squeeze, reach, lift, vinyasa. Enjoy the transitions between all of the poses. Can you be fully present for all of the connecting poses? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. Ground down, squeeze in, reach up, lift up, look up. Revolved crescent lunge to the right. Make contact. Split your palms, open your wings. Spin your heart towards the right. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in. Warrior two. Open up. Send your gaze over your front middle finger and take a really wide stance. Yeah, press your right knee out towards your right pinky toe. Yeah, pull your right shoulder back to stack it over your hips. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior up and back, extended side angle right side. Fingertips touch down to a block, inside, outside of your front shin. Peel your left lung back and your right lung under. Take up space through your extended hand. Breathe in, half bind, full bind, whatever is calling to you right here in your body, in your practice. Expand from the inside out here. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Vinyasa, as you exhale, release the bind, plant your hands, ground down like earth and flow, high and low. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, crescent lunge, left side step big. Squeeze in, reach up, lift up, look up, see what there is to see. Bring your hands to heart center, revolved crescent to the left. touch, knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Split your hands, open your arms. Full breath in, full breath out. Breathe in. Warrior two, open up. First open hip posture. Press left knee towards left pinky toe. Gaze on your middle finger, front middle finger, shoulders down away from your ears. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, look up, look back, look up, look back. Extended side angle, left side. Fingertips touch down, reaching your right hand, right lung spins to the back wall, left lung up and under, really pressing out through your back pinky toes and up through your extended fingers. Breathe in, breathe out. Half bind, full bind. Take whatever you did on the other side, try it on this side, and be here for 2 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. Ground down through your hands. Flow from high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathing in. Downward facing dog, breathing out. Lift your right leg high, strong, and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Let's get a flip dog in here. Flip your dog, flip to wheel, yogi's choice. Lift up and out, up and out, up and out. Side plank, right hand, center of your mat, roll over, pull in and press down, pull in and press down, lift your back foot, see your top hand, yes, expand out, downward facing dog, let it go. Breathe in, side out, lift your left leg strong and straight, bend your knee, stack your hip, come right into your flip dog, root down through your heels, lift up through your chest, out through your extended fingers, taking up space, pressing down, reaching out, left side, side plank, roll over, pull in, belly button in, skin to muscle to bone, lift your top hand, lift your top foot, full breath here, yes, excellent work, yogis, downward facing dog, let it go, breathe in, side out, big breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat, half lift. Forward fold, chair pose, sit low, reach high. Bring your hands to heart center, chair twist to the right. Connect, equal pressure. Sthira Sukha, right here. Split your palms, open your arms. Sit your hips low. Build the fire through muscle energy. Breathe in. Breathe out for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Hands to heart center, chair twist to the left. Connect. Split your hands, open up, sit low. Let the fire, let the tapas rise for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Split your feet, hips width distance. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Drop your head. Come into your fingers. Come into your heels. And be here. Be here now. Yeah, shake your head around. Come into the physicalness of this pose, the physicalness of your body. Yeah, this major forward fold. Release your big toes. Take palms to toes, forward fold. Hands underneath your feet, all the way underneath your feet. Bend your knees a lot. Bring your chest down to your thighs. Really drop in again. Begin again right here. From right this breath. Yeah. Drishti, set, ujjayi, bandhas, tapas, it's all happening right here, right now. Be present for it. Release this pose and set up crow or Malasana yogic squat, your choice. Your choice, your body. Come into the posture. Send your hips up for crow, gaze forward. Yes, so strong, Leslie. I see you. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, flow it out. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, lift up, look up. Downward facing dog. Send your hips high, gaze between your toes. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, float, top of your mat, half lift, fold. Come up to standing and set your drishti. Find your spot. Find your spot and come into eagle. Right thigh up and over, right arm up and under. Squeeze into center line. Everything that's touching squeezes into center line. Pull your shoulders together on your back and squeeze in. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your drishti. Switch sides. Maintain that same spot of drishti. And switch. Left leg up and over, left arm up and under, and squeeze everything together for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your drishti. Switch sides. Eagle, second set. Drishti, laser set. Let the pose land. Refine for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your drishti. Change sides. Eagle, second set. Left thigh up and over and squeezing. Left arm up and under and squeezing for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Standing leg raise. If you use a strap, great, use it. Use whatever you want to use to get present to being here, right now. Standing leg raise, you can take your right knee into your chest or kick your foot into a strap. From the floor to your core, hug in. Skin to muscle to bone. Pull your belly button in. Extend your right leg out to the side. Swivel. Physically move your drishti to your left thumb. Physical point to physical point. Pulling in to core, pressing out through hand and foot. So good. Come back to center. Kick your foot forward. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Drop the strap. Throw it off to the side. Airplane pose. Kick your right leg back. Firm flexed foot. Shoulder blades together. Yes, like a cobra here. Fingers alive. Gaze alive. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Take your left hand down to a block. Stack your top hip. Root down through your standing foot. Reaching, sending your drishti towards the sky, peeling open. Millimeter by millimeter, inch by inch, sending your gaze up. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to standing. And reset, reboot, right here. Renew. Begin again. Standing leg raise, opposite side. Take the yogi toe lock, take your shin, use the strap, whatever your choice is, choose. Kick your foot forward, open your leg out to the left, extending your right arm from core, hugging in, expressing out through your extended fingers, physical point to physical point. See your right hand. Turn your head inch by inch, moment by moment. Come back to center. Kick your foot forward. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Look up. Kick out. airplane pose, arms back by your sides, palms face down, extending out through your left leg, flexing your foot strong. Yes. Take your hands to heart center, pause. So good. Half moon, touch down, soft standing knee, buoyancy in your standing knee, spaciousness in your half moon. Yeah, if the bind is here for you, you want to take Chapasana, sugarcane, go for it. Explore your body. Explore the practice, not the perfect, the practice. The whole is the goal right here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to standing, ground down, reset. Take a breath in. Let it go. Inhale, extended mountain, root down, reach up, lift up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Begin again. Halfway lift. Flow, high plank and low plank, both. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Gaze between your toes. Take a breath in. Let it go. Step your right foot forward and set up for triangle, Trikonasana. Front heel to back arch alignment. Use a block. Yeah, I love a block on the outside of my front shin. Expand out through your fingertips, stack your shoulders. Touch down with your right fingers, left fingers reach towards the ceiling. And now that you've landed in the pose, soften your knees. Slight bend to your knees. Find that same sort of spaciousness here. Slight bend to your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And come up to stand. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Right toes face the long edge of your mat. Yeah, drop in. Begin again right here. Drop into your body. Drop into this huge forward fold. Bring your forehead down to something. Your mat, a couple of blocks, your fist, touch down to something. Yeah, tripod headstand is here for you. Maybe both feet rise. You can try one foot on at a time. We are here for 5 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come up to stand. Send your right toes forward. Bring your left foot halfway up your mat, setting up for pyramid pose, squeezing into center. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Create lift through your heart. Hinge forward. Reach for your front toes and touch down. Touch down on blocks. Soften over your front thigh. Slightly bending both knees, come into the physicalness of this forward fold. Yeah, let all that stuff just roll right off your back onto your mat. Your mat will absorb it. It's a cleansing space for curiosity, for work, for going through all of the things that we go through. Bring it to your mat. Let your mat take care of it. Your mat is here for you. Yeah, your body is here for you. Breathe in. Breathe out. And twisting triangle. Left fingers stick, right fingers reach. Press down through your back heel. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Launch the crown of your head towards the front of your mat. Long spine. Reach your top hand up towards the ceiling or keep it on the small of your back. Notice the space that you're creating in your spine as you root down through your heels and press out through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Vinyasa, plant your hands. Come from being stuck and stiff and flow. Upward facing dog, flow. Downward facing dog, land. Step your left foot forward for Trikonasana on your left side. Set up your foundation, really wide foundation. Use tools, use the block. Yeah, blocks are so good. Stack your shoulders. Press down through your feet, reaching up through your top hand. Slight bend to both knees, and then explore this triangle. Do something new. Maybe a wider stance. Maybe you lean back more. Maybe you bend your elbows. Come into some new space. Right here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again, breathe in. And come up to stand. Interlace your hands at the small of your back. Point both of your toes to face the long edge of your mat. Side facing wide angle forward fold, but with a bind. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back and away from your ears. And bend your elbows a lot. Bend your knees a lot. Come into the physicalness of this pose, the musculature. Fully breathing for 5 breaths. Breathe in. Maybe you explore with movement. Breathe out. If you usually move, be still. Breathe in. And breathe out. 3 more full breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Empty out. Breathe in. And come up to stand and set up pyramid pose, left side. Left toes point forward, right foot halfway up your mat. Square off your hips. Squeeze inner thighs in. Reach fingers up. Maybe you want to bind at the small of your back, yogi's choice. Fold forward over your front thigh and press down through your right heel. Full engagement of your back hamstring. Big breath in. Let it go. Breathe in. And breathe out. And twisting triangle. Right hand stays. Spider fingers. Use a block. Create space. Squeeze in. Elongate your spine. Reach your top hand towards the ceiling as you press down through your right heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High plank and low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. So good. Downward facing dog. Land your gaze. Land your pose. Be here. Full breath in. Full breath out. Shift your weight forward for a high plank. Lower down slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down to your belly, arms back by your sides, one ear on your mat. Yeah, grounding down on the earth, beginning, igniting. Locust pose. Press your pubic bone down into the earth. Lift your hands, your heart, your feet, rise up, chin out of your chest. Be here. Lift your hands higher, your feet higher. If you can, you must. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down to earth. Other ear to your mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. Shalavasana, second set. Press down to lift up. Fly up. Hands, heart, feet expanding out, lifting through the soles of your feet towards the ceiling. Breathe in here. Try something new. Flex your feet. Whoa. Be here for 3, 2, 1. lower all the way down. So good. Take a breath in. Let it go. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Grab your feet, grab your ankles, grab your shins. Squeeze into center line. And then kick. Kick your feet into your hands. Squeeze into center. Kick and pull. And kick and pull right here. And release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Reset. Take a breath in. Let that breath go. Floor bow, second set. Take your feet, take your shins, and wake your feet up. Feet are alive. Your body is alive from your toenails to the hair on your head. Squeezing in and kicking out. Finding movement, creating movement. Being here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Move your legs from side to side. Take a breath in. Let it go. Upward facing dog. Plant your hands wide, pinkies to the edges of your mat. Upward facing dog. Find buoyancy. Create buoyancy for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Gaze between your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. And come down to your knees and set up camel pose. Maybe you'd like to take a block and squeeze it between your thighs. Yogi's choice. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Lift your heart up and back towards the ceiling. Go up and go back. Pressing hips forward, lifting your chest up and back. See what there is to see. Soften your forehead. Soften your throat. Free and easy breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Come out of camel and sit back on your heels. Reset. Breathe in and breathe out. Camel second set. Set it up and go, yogis. Your practice. Each breath is an invitation for curiosity to explore what is happening in your body. As you move, as you breathe, as you challenge yourself, as you soften into challenging poses like camel, be present for what happens for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back on your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bridge pose. Land on your back. Bend your knees. Ground your heels into the mat and set the distance of your bridge. Can you just touch your heels with your middle fingers? Set your bridge up and go. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands at the small of your back. Walk your shoulders underneath you. Press your fists down. Lift your hips higher. Press the back of your skull into the earth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Touch down. Breathe in and breathe out. And then go up again. Bridge, you were just there. You know where to go. Wheel, take your hands wide, either sides of your ears. Spread your fingers wide and rise up. Number 1 of 6, be here for 5. So good, so strong, so much space. 2, 1, come down to earth. Breathe in, breathe out. And number 2, rise up, bridge or wheel, come into igniting, full force, fully present, soft elbows, soft knees, expanding from the inside out, right here. Lower down, slow, controlled. Breathe in and breathe out. Number 3, right here, rise up. This is the 3rd wheel, 3rd bridge. You will not get this chance again. Explore, see what you see, feel what you feel. Breathe deep and free and lower all the way down. Breathe in, breathe out. Number 4, bridge or wheel, rise up, go yogi. Take this opportunity, take this gift and run with it. Expanding in all directions, breathing deeply and smoothly and freely. Lower down, yeah, take a breath in. Exhale that breath out. Number 5, bridge or wheel, come into your power. This peak posture, this peak pose of the Journey into Power sequence is here in your body. It's happening right now. Breathe into it and stay for 2, 1. Lower down. Breathe in. Let it go. Last one right here, the last bridge, the last wheel. Take it, get it, come into it, lift into it, be here, fully present for it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to earth, take Supta Baddha Konasana. Bottoms of your feet touch in, bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. And feel the energy, feel the heart rate, feel your breath. What you're feeling, you made that happen. Nobody can do this work for you. And that is the beautiful thing about yoga. You get out of it what you bring into it. And your mat takes whatever's left over. Breathe here, touch in, notice. Happy baby. Bend your knees, grab your feet, pinky toe edges, and ground your tailbone into the earth, the back of your head into the earth. Rocking, moving, breathing. Release your legs up towards the ceiling, flex your feet strong. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck and lower your right foot down to a hover with a firm foot flexed. Yes. Lift up towards your left pinky toe, shoulders up, pulsing towards your pinky toe for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Both legs up, shoulders down. Left leg lowers, pulse towards your right pinky toe for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Both legs up, shoulders down. Bring your hands underneath your tailbone. We'll do 4 of the 30, 60 legs. Squeezing your 2 legs into one leg, lower your legs down 30 degrees, pressing out through your heels. Lower another 30 degrees is 60 degrees. Yes. Bring your feet to a hover. Look up at your toes and see them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up, shoulders down. Lower your legs down 30, then 60. Hover your heels, look up, see your toes, see them, do something. Kick, flutter kick, tap heels, tap toes. Yes, bring your legs up, shoulders down. Go again, 30 degrees, 60 degrees. Bring your feet to a hover, click your big toes together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up, shoulders down. Lower down 30. 60. Bring your feet to a hover, look up, see your toes, click your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up, shoulders down. Last one right here, lower down 30. 60. Hover your feet 2 inches, look up and see your toes and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up, shoulders down. Hug your knees into your chest. Yeah. Yogi bicycles. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck and bring your right elbow towards your left knee as you kick your right foot out. And we'll do 30, slow, controlled. 1, 2, keep switching sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So good. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so strong. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You've got this. 29, 30. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Navasana, boat pose. Come up into high boat. Lower down, low boat. High boat, 2 out of 3. Low boat. Third one, high boat. Lower down to low boat and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Full body stretch, reach, expand. Yes. Downward facing dog. So good, so strong. This practice is magic. Oh, so good. Downward facing dog. Extending your right leg high, strong, and straight. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. Yeah. And even though we are coming down to the ground, keep your feet active. Keep pressing your feet into the earth. Maybe you keep your back toe tucked. If it's not tucked, press your toenails into the earth. And fully come into the pose. Yeah, forehead down, arms reaching out long in front of you. And be here in your body. Be here in your body, actively pressing your feet into the earth. And letting something go through all of the points of contact that you're making with your mat, with the earth. Imagine there's little valves at the tips of your fingers, the tops of your toes. And your mat is absorbing what you're letting go of. The heat moves through you, the sweat comes out of you, and you are able to release what you do not need. It could just be some sweat. It could be some limiting thoughts. It could be something that's been bothering you. Just let it go. Let your mat take it. Let your mat take it for you. A space of clearing, a space of cleansing. Breathe. And change sides. With a little movement, with a lot of movement, just notice. If you have a pattern for how you come into half pigeon, just notice. Yeah, set up the pose, active feet pressing down. Arms really reaching out long in front, creating a really long torso over your front shin. Lots of space here. Active feet pressing down. And notice the points of contact and how they feel differently on this side. And be here, breathing into your fingers, into your toes. Double pigeon. Bring your fingertips back up onto your mat. Sweep your right leg out in front. Bring your right shin to stack on top of your left shin. And flex your feet a lot. Maybe you put a block underneath one of your knees. If your hips are tight, yeah, ground down through your sits bones. Sit tall. And flex your feet and notice your hip flexors. Notice your outer hips when you flex your feet. Be here for that. Notice it. And switch the stack of your shins. Take double pigeon with your left shin on top. A new experience, new sensations. Feet flexed, strong. Yeah, come into the pose. Ground down through your sits bones. Elongate your spine. release double pigeon, and set up frog pose. So bring your knees wide, come down to your belly, legs, your thigh bones extend out of your hip bones at a 90-degree angle. Your shins come out of your knees at a 90-degree angle, and your feet are also flexed at a 90-degree angle. Bring your forearms down. Maybe you bring your chest down to a block, and notice right away your body clenches, your body resists. Breathe into and soften where you notice that resistance. Notice your big toes. Send your attention out into your ears, into your hearing, what you hear in your space. And be present for this pose and soften it. And frog is a major pose. Soften into it. And be here for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come forward out of frog. Bring your belly to the earth, your legs together behind you, and pause. And then set up seated single leg extension with your right leg long, your left foot to your right inner thigh. Pressing your right heel down into the earth. Reach your fingers high. Yeah, hinge, fold over your front leg. Send your nose towards your knee. Breathe here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And change sides. Left leg long. Right foot to left inner thigh. Notice the difference from one side to the other. Hamstrings are different. Your body is so different from left to right. And fold into the pose. Soften into the pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And come up to seated. Extend both legs long. Paschimottanasana. Clear the flesh away from your sits bones to ground down again. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Hinge. Reach towards your toes in that general direction, and then soften. Breathe in and breathe out. It's so simple. Breathe in. Breathe out. And some days it's not so simple. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reverse tabletop. Plant your hands back by your hips. Bend your knees. Press your feet into the earth. Lift your hips. Lift your heart. Press them up towards the sky. Soften your throat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to earth. Set up fish pose. Bring your forearms down to your mat. Extend your legs out long. Lift your chest up and back. Look up and back. Be here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up out of fish and choose your inversion. Shoulder stand, head stand, waterfall pose with a brick underneath your tailbone. Yogi's choice. Flip your gaze. Flip your script right here. Go upside down. Get your hips up and over your head. For traditional headstand, you're going to recreate Tadasana in your feet. For shoulder stand, send your gaze up towards the ceiling in between your big toes. For waterfall pose, same thing. Gaze between your big toes towards the ceiling. Headstanders, press down so much through your forearms, through your fingers into the earth. Squeezing your 2 legs into one, heels pressing up towards the ceiling. Shoulder standers, take plow. Bring your feet, your toes to the earth. Slow and controlled. From plow pose, bend your knees. Bring your knees by your ears for deaf man's pose. And everyone, take the next 3 breaths to slowly come out of your inversion. Your breath is your measure. At the end of your 3rd breath, make your way onto your back. Taking a full body stretch, reaching through fingers, reaching through toes. And then supine twist. Hug your right knee into your chest. Thank your right knee for all that it does for you, that you don't even think about because it just does it. Supine twist. Love your right knee. Left hand, right knee across your body. Send your gaze in the opposite direction. And soften into this beautiful soft twist. Be here, in your body, on your mat. And change sides. Hug your left knee in. Let your left knee know that you like it, you appreciate it for what it does. And then twist and soften. Gaze out, eyes open, drishti, seeing what you see. And come back to center. Take Supta Baddha Konasana once again. Bottoms of your feet press toe to toe. Touch in. Hands to your body. Feel the weight and the warmth of your hands on your body. Feel the weight and warmth of your feet touching your feet. Be here. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. Extend your legs out long on your mat. Bring your heels to the corners of your mat or maybe out onto the floor. Get big. Take up space. Take up all of your mat. Bring your hands down by your sides, palms up, palms open to receive. And receive your practice. You moved your body, you moved your breath, you moved your blood. You got a little warm, you created some tapas. Receive the gift of that physicalness, the emotional shift, the drift that you disrupted. Receive it in your body by just breathing. Eyes are heavy, tongue is away from the roof of your mouth. Your breath is your breath. Nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing that needs any changing. You are perfect, whole, and complete, just as you were when you came to your mat this morning. Shavasana. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Come back into your body. Take a huge, big, deep breath in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, lion's breath, let it go, make some noise. Again, breathe in. Let it go. Bend your knees and roll to your right side and pause. And make a list of 3 things that you're grateful for right here. right here, right now. And say something kind to yourself. And press yourself up to an easy seat at the top of your mat, bringing your hands to Anjali Mudra, your heart center, and touch your thumbs into your breastbone. Sit tall. We will seal today's class with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. Touch in. And the light and love in me bows and honors the light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste.